Hello, welcome back to Planning Dayle's Way. My name is Dayle. If you have been here before, well then hello, so happy to have you back. If you are new, well then hi, nice to meet you. Please take a seat and spend a little bit of time with me today. Now, I'm going to do a journal page. I do them semi-regularly because I don't journal every day. I'd love to journal every day, but I don't. At the moment, I'm doing one thought a day kind of thing on a monthly layout in my catch-all. But this is for, deeper thoughts, deeper journaling and stuff. However, these florals are from Creative Karma Design. I'm a Patreon member of hers, and I've also purchased from her Etsy. I'll see if I can make sure that her links are in the description of this video. And on Tuesday just gone, I had a lesson with a lady that my parents know who does things with her cricut, because if you've been here for years, you know I have a cricut. I just never used it because I could never figure out the software. So I have sorted it out. I've now made a couple of projects. I even did a pen project where I chose an image or a saying off of the available ones from Cricut and then did this with the pen. So I'm actually going to colour that in at a different date. I feel like I just dropped something. Did I drop something? No, I don't think I did, but it felt like I did. But to print these florals, instead of wasting sticker paper, because as you can see, the calibration was not quite correct, so I did them on regular paper. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to glue them on and use them for this journal page. And I thought you guys might like to be here to see, even if you do stuff it up or make a mistake, it's still usable, still salvageable. This was a larger floral that I cut in half so it will fit. And I don't even care if it covers the punch parts. I'm just going to stick it on. Now I have a glue runner. Oh, hang on, I'm going to have to dig out my glue stick. And I have a glue stick, and I even have some of this tacky clear glue. I don't think I'm going to need the tacky clear. I think it's pretty much just going to be the glue stick or the glue runner. But yeah, I just wanted to use the pretties. And hang on, I need my other board. Wherever the other board has disappeared to. You know what? I don't know where my other board is. All right, this one's going to get glue on it then. But yeah, I just wanted to use the pretties. Oh, take my jacket off. Oh, I'm hot now. Oh, 47. Hello. So yes, so I just wanted to still use the pretties. And then I will do some journaling. Is my glue stick going to work? I always struggle with a glue stick because I find I can't. Maybe I should be doing it on the page rather than the item that I'm gluing. I don't know. Give me your thoughts. Tell me how you do it. Oh, I ripped it a little bit, but you know what? That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The colours are gorgeous. The florals are beautifully drawn and designed. Using the glue stick may make things a tiny little bit thicker on your page, but not terribly more so than using stickers. I'm pretty sure I also had it set on the wrong I think it might have actually accidentally still been set on cardboard for the test when we did the test cut, instead of it should have been being set to sticky paper, or I think Post-it note is the one that we should be using if we're doing Cricut things. But I must admit, I was very proud of myself for getting this done. And I am then going, later on today, I'm going to print and cut the entire set of florals correctly on the sticker paper. And once I do that, I'm going to be able to colour in my bingo square, because, let me find it for you. Hold that thought for 2 seconds while I flip back through my planner, and I can show you my bingo, which is how I'm tracking my goals this year, because it worked for me really well last year. Okay, so I'll show you. So this is my bingo goals card. So I've got things like my subscriber goals, my savings goals, and then this one here is learn to use my Cricut. So once I have printed out a full set of stickers that I've either gotten from being a Patreon member or I have purchased myself, then I'm colouring in that square. So stay tuned. I might even do that one in a short. Oh, I've just found another sticker. Another piece of floral. Look at that. That one's going to have to go down here now. I've moved them now, haven't I? Let's go with that one. That one. I'm not even minding if they're going to overlap a little. But yes, so very proud. And I did even, I don't know how many of you use ChatGPT to ask things and help with your life things, but I do, especially for my goals. And I asked what ChatGPT's thoughts were on when I could colour in my goal square as being done, because my brain tries to sabotage me, and even though something has been done, it will try to make it that I can't actually take that win, etc., because I haven't mastered it. Now, I didn't say I was going to master it. I said I was going to learn, and I have used it before in the past, but it was a long time ago, so it was definitely a learn. Do I want that one there? Do I want that one there? No. So let's take that one off. I think this one was the one I had here, or was it the bigger one? I think it was the bigger one. I think it was that one. Okay, that one's going there. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Goals, yes. My brain sabotages me and tries to not give me the wins when I have made the wins, etc. So I asked what the Chat GPT's thoughts were, because it has a copy of my goals, or it has seen a copy of my goals. I showed it my bingo board, and it said basically, I learned it, I've done a couple of projects, and if I want to, I can colour it in now. And I thought about that, and yes, I probably could, because I had the lesson and I did the things, hello, flowers, etc. But I also know that's not really going to sit with me, being the person that I am. So I have decided that I'm going to take this set of florals and I'm going to print the entire set. Now, when you get sets from Creative Karma Design, whether you buy them from her Etsy shop, or whether you get them because you are one of her Patreon members, or however, she 2 pages of florals, roughly, 2 pages of florals, boxes, quotes, I think, and then a page of bullet points and days of the week and numbers and months of the year, like your functional stuff. So I thought, I'm going to print that out. I'm going to do that, print it, cut it, do it all properly, put it on some discs. I'm going to punch it, I'm going to put it on some discs, and I'm going to put it in a folder. And then I have the project I made. And then that folder, I can then add any of the other print and cut stuff that I do, which is what I thought would be a clever idea. Oh, okay, I've got glue stuff on my table now. What do we need? We need to trim this a little bit. And like I said, this is just regular printer paper that I have used. I don't know, you people are out, you lovely people out there who are very extra crafty, more crafty than me, are probably going, that's not right. But at the moment, it's right for me. So I'm going to let that dry a little bit, because the glue, you know. And then I think I might journal. Now, the one thing I want to sort of journal about is, I know it sounds stupid, but oh my God, Bridgerton. If you have seen the first 4 episodes of the new season of Bridgerton, it was so good. But it was also, there was stuff I didn't like. And, you know, I ended up chatting with a friend the other day and having a big rant. And I'm like, you know, well, how am I going to get it all out of my head? Because it's all in my head. And I thought, well, maybe we'll do a journaling page. And I'm going to journal about Bridgerton, because why the hell not? It's in my head. The whole point of a journal is to get what's in your head out of your head. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to pause you for a minute and let this dry. And then when I come back, we're going to journal about Bridgerton. I know, how ridiculous, but that's what we're doing. All righty, I'll see you in a few minutes. And we're back. So while I was waiting for the glue to dry, I pulled out some letters from the Live, Love, Posh Functionally Noir book. And I'm just writing in Bridgerton, and I think I want it to go all the way over here. And a little tip for if you're doing letters is these stencily bookmarks from Happy Planner work brilliantly well to help lay your stickers down. Now, it's not completely straight, but for me, that doesn't matter. I need a pen. Oh, I'm getting stuck on my basket. Okay, season 4. All right, now I'm thinking, do I want to do things I liked and things I didn't like, or just things that annoyed me, or should I just go bleh out and just write? Vote in the comments. What do you think? I think maybe I should do a bit of a half and half, do some things I liked, or what I liked, or things like that. Like best, how about we do like best line of the first 4, and the winner of that definitely goes to Lady Violet. How big's that pen? That's a very small pen. How big's this one? That's not too bad. All right. So best line, I'm going to write here, best line from part 1. And now I need a different pen. Let's use a colour. Let's use a purple pen because, you know, it's violet. So, all right, This is a Papermate Gel, Ink Joy. Okay, so best line from part 1 is I am the tea you are having. And that is by Lady Violet, as I said. Best line. And can we just give props to Ruth Gemmell, because that woman is friggin' gorgeous. I need my regular pen. I'm going to write that because I think she's brilliant. Ruth, I don't know how to spell her last name correctly, and I don't want to do an injustice. So let's Google the correct spelling. Probably can spell it. I can't friggin' type. So it is G-E-M-M. E-double-L. Okay. I think Ruth Gemmell is brilliant. The second line, what colour are we going to do for or runner-up line? Second best line is when Lady Danbury says to Alice Mondridge, "Get your own shoes," when they're referring to her becoming a lady's maid to Queen Charlotte. But yeah, get your own shoes. Thought that was brilliant. What colour are we going to do for that? Let's do this one. So it is get your own shoes. By Lady Danbury to Alice Mondridge. I thought they were both fantastic lines, and the fact that they were empowering for the women, I guess, you know, like with Violet, she was like all about to get hot and heavy with Anderson, you know, Lord Marcus Anderson, do excuse me. And then Lady Danbury is trying to get Alice into the Queen's inner circle, which one will help her, but I probably should have put a spoiler on this. If you haven't watched it, don't go with any further if you haven't watched it, because I've just spoiled it all for you. But I'm assuming by now somebody would have watched it. So yes, so that's good. Worst line. Come on, you say it with me. You all know. Worst line ever is from Benedict when he asks Sophie, "Will you be my mistress?" Benedict to Sophie. Okay, so that's some thoughts. I feel like I need to get a box or something. I don't need a box. Writing on the page is fine, but I feel like I need a box in here. So best line, second best line, worst line ever is, "Will you be my mistress?" I'm going to leave a space and we're going to start down here now. one of the things that annoyed me was that this was basically a retelling of Cinderella. And it annoyed me. Oh, God. Can't write. Also, how did Benedict not... He's supposed to be an artist. You know, how did he not know who Sophie was? And artists are supposed to be observant. Also, can we get that Dundas Esquire fella in to figure out the will? Because there's no way she was left out. And bring the receipts, you know, like he was all up in the Featheringtons' business when they were doing their shady business. Is he Mr.? I think. We're going to Google that too. I know, it's only a journal, but still. Walter Dundas Esquire. That's him. This is all going to be in pink because I want to be. Like, where the hell is... I've got his name right. Walter Dundas. Love that name. It's fun to say. Esquire. ESQ for Esquire. Where the hell is Walter? To prove that Sophie was... I'm saying she was legitimised in the will. Like, that's my guess, that he put in the will that she was his legitimate daughter. So this is my thoughts. And I couldn't believe Varley, I couldn't believe they let Varley go. Like, would you literally leave that woman go when she knows all the ins and outs of your business? There's no way. I would have let her go. I would have just paid her. She knew too much. And she did too much. I am going to put a little box. Let's do a grey box, just because I want to write down where the florals and stuff came from. A bit bigger than that. Yeah. Have we got a darker? Oh, we do have a darker one, right. I know, nobody's really going to care, but I just want to put a little box here and do florals by Creative Karma design and letters from functionally. Ow, itchy head. Wow, right, that just made me feel better. That's what journaling's supposed to do, make you feel better. But yes, just I could not believe that they let that woman go. Also, if Colin and Penelope's child is the new Lord Featherington, why is Portia still in charge? I'm just going to write pen, baby, Lord Featherington. Why is Portia still in charge? Also, shout out to Queen Charlotte for her complete and utter fangirl moment. Over Penelope as Lady Whistledown. Thought that was cute. So there we go. So we've got a little video now of me using my mistake with the florals and a journal page to get some of this stuff that's floating around in my head out, and it's not too personal to share. So there we go. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, a thumbs up, subscribe, comment your thoughts. I maybe have to put a spoiler warning on this for Bridgerton spoilers. I will do that when I get sorted out. If you wish to follow me elsewhere, you can find me at Planning Dayle's Way on YouTube, TikTok. I have a Facebook page of my own that is Planning Dayle's Way. I do share my pages, videos, spreads, all of that sort of thing in the Facebook groups and communities online. So you should be able to find me there if you wish to. And lastly, if you like my video, please subscribe. You can help me reach my first YouTube goal for my bingo. You've seen the bingo. So I need 300 subscribers. I have 292. So that's not too many. I just need a couple more to hit my first bingo goal. So you could help. I would love it if you did. All right, guys, as always, be happy, be helpful, be kind, and most importantly, be you. Bye.